What's up, traders? What's up, tycoons? I'm very excited for today's video. We're going to be using the scan tab, all right, using this tab right here on ThinkorSwim to generate a scan that will automatically notify us and send us a text alert whenever a new stock meets our criteria. Now, the criteria and the scan we're going to be setting up in this video is for some potential short positions, okay? Whether those are put option contracts or you're selling stocks short. There's multiple ways to short something, but we're going to use this to create some criteria that will help you out. And as I said, you can get a simple text to your phone. So you don't, once you have this set up, you don't actually have to be constantly monitoring and trying to find the best stock plays and, positions. It'll run this in the background and you can get a text and then check it out yourself and see if it's something that you want to take a position in. So smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we'll jump straight into it. Okay, this is the default settings right here on the scan tab. What we're going to do is come over here and we're going to hit reset and just reset this. It looks exactly what you're looking at. And I actually just reset it right before we recorded this. We're going to take these two conditions out. We're going to change this from net change. We're going to go to last. This is going to be the last price that the stock was trading at. Now, for the sake of this video, we're just going to put it at 1 and leave the max here at the default settings. You can change this to meet your own criteria so that the minimum price is $10 and the maximum price is $50, or you can do, minimum price is $100, max price is $500, whatever works best for you and whatever you're looking for. The next thing we're going to do is hit add filter. We're going to go to study this time, and we're actually going to change this from the ADX crossover to the average volume. This is going to help us get and find liquid stocks. Okay, liquidity is something that's very important, very relevant, especially if you're looking to trade options as well. You need to have stuff that's pretty liquid that you can get in and out of. So the default settings are fine over here. We'll go ahead and use that. And the next thing we're going to do is come over here and hit add condition group, right? So we'll hit add condition group, any of the following, and this is where the magic is going to happen. At this point, we'll hit add filter, and we're going to go to study real quick, hit study right here, come down, hit custom, right? And what we want actually is going to be, we want the price, okay, to close, and we're going to put is less than, all right, the close, we wanted it to be less than this study, the exponential moving average. Now we're going to leave this at the default settings. So this is meaning that the price is closing less than the 9 exponential moving average. We'll go ahead and hit save right there. Going to come over here, and now we're going to do add condition, and we're going to go to study this time, and we're going to do the exponential moving average again. And what we want is we want our 9 exponential moving average to be less than the 20 moving, the exponential moving average. So we'll come here, hit exponential, and we're going to change this from 9 to 20. We'll hit save, and now we're going to come here and hit add condition, and we're going to start doing the same process, repeating the same process, but this time with simple moving averages. So we're going to change this from the 9 simple moving average to the 20 simple moving average, and we want it to be less than, all right, the study, and this is going to be our 50 moving average. We want it to be trading less than the 50 simple moving average. So we'll change the length from 9 to 50. We'll hit save right here. We're going to repeat this process again. Go to study, simple moving average. And now we want our 50 simple moving average to be less than the 100 simple moving average. Come in here, simple moving average. We're going to go to 100. We'll hit save, add condition. And we're going to do this one more time. And we want the 100 simple moving average to be less than the 200 simple moving average. Simple moving average. And now we'll change this to 200. Okay, we'll hit save right here. Then we'll hit OK. And now our scan is ready to run. We'll go ahead and click the scan tab real quick and see what pops up in our scan results. And then I'll go ahead and show you guys how you can set this up to, create a watch list and get those alerts. And then I'll also show you some really cool tools to actually specify and get a gauge on some of the market sentiment, okay, using the indexes. So as you can see, there's about 244 stocks in here. If we were to change, this minimum price and this max price a little bit, we could trim this down. One thing that I really like to do, okay, is if you go to scan in, this tab up here that says scan in, notice how it says all stocks right now. What we can do is we can change this, okay, to the S&P 500, or the NASDAQ, right? So first thing we'll do is we'll go S&P 500 and then we'll run the scan again. And this is going to show us all the stocks that are meeting this criteria within the S&P 500. So we can see that there's 31 stocks in the S&P right now, basically showing a lot of bearish momentum. Okay, and you can come in here, and advanced auto parts is the first one on there. So we'll go to our chart real quick and we'll click AAP, type that in there. And we can see, all right, I have our moving averages and exponential moving averages on here. And we can see that they're all stacked on top of each other, right? So, each one is aligned perfectly. We have our 200 here in purple. All right. We have our 100 right here in yellow. We have our 50, we have our 20, and then we have our exponential moving averages right here. Now, if we take a look, this stock has been very, very bearish, okay, along with pretty much most of the stock market. But what this does is this shows you, like right here, our criteria is met. Okay. And this is when we start trading below all of this. You can come in here, and if you would have gotten a short position here when this candlestick opened, okay, the stock ended up falling down 7%. So this just shows you, how to scan for stocks that are in, bearish territory, right? That have been trading pretty bearish and have some bearish momentum. And each time that, by the time we end up crossing and trading below all of these, right? Like if we take a look, here's where we start, and then ultimately we head back down much lower. Okay. Over here, we start trading below all of our, criteria right here, our moving averages, and then we see it ends up falling much lower. Here, we start trading below our criteria, and then it all starts, moving lower. So this is a really simple way that you can look for some possible short positions and have the scan do all of the work for you. So if you want to save this, right, and be able to get a text alert, what you need to do is you need to come over here and hit Save Scan Query. And so for this one, we'll just call this trend, this scan bearish trend, right? And so we'll name it bearish trend. We'll come over here and hit Save. And now what we can do is if we use our widget tool, okay, and we'll delete this and we'll hit the Add Gadget right here. We can select watch list, right? And it defaults to the default, watch list that you have. You can actually come in here, and if you click on personal, you can see that now our bearish trend scan is actually in here with this purple logo next to it. This means that it's a scan and not so much a passive or a manual watch list that you have to update. So we'll click on this, and now we have our bearish trend, scan in here. And if we click on it again, we can click alert when scan results change. And so once you set this up, this will send you an alert to your phone anytime that a symbol is added in the bearish trend scan, meaning you don't have to be watching, right? You can rather, be doing whatever it is you want to do, and then you wait for that alert to come in, and you pull it up, you look at the chart, you see, if it meets your criteria personally on top of the scan results, and see if you want to go short on it. So that's it for today's video. Nice, short, and sweet, and pretty simple as well. And hopefully you found this video helpful. So if you did, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I do viewer requests every single week. So if you like this video and you want to see a different scan video, maybe you have a tutorial you'd like me to do or go over some strategies, I'd be happy to do that. All you have to do is comment down below, and I'll be happy to make a video as soon as I can.